Have you ever noticed how some women seem to earn respect and attention without even trying, while others work hard but still go unnoticed? Well, today we're diving into the world of female personality types to answer a big question. Why can't alpha females compete with sigma females? Welcome to time-tested advice, where ancient philosophy meets the modern world. I'm your host, Alfred. Let's get started. You might be wondering, what's with all these Greek letter labels? Alpha, sigma. What do they even mean? Don't worry. We're going to break it down in a way that makes it all make sense. So grab your favorite drink, get comfortable, and let's explore this together. Let's start with the alpha female. You've probably heard the term before. Alpha women are known for being strong, confident, and in control. They're the ones leading the team, making bold decisions and chasing their goals without hesitation. Sounds pretty amazing, right? They're the go-getters, women who aren't afraid to speak up, take the lead, and push forward in every area of life. Whether it's at work, in friendships, or in love, they usually like to be in charge. In the workplace, alpha females shine in leadership roles. They speak with confidence, make bold choices, and often rise quickly in their careers. In their personal lives, alpha women bring that same energy. They take initiative in relationships, plan things out, and aren't shy about saying what they want or need. This strong personality can be a great strength, but it can also create tension if people around them feel overwhelmed or pushed aside. If this message speaks to something inside you, if it reminds you of who you are deep down, click subscribe and tap the bell. This space is for people like you, ready to grow, heal, and stand strong. A big part of being an alpha female is the drive to compete. They want to be the best, not just at work, but in all areas of life. This can lead to great achievements, but it can also be exhausting. That pressure to stay on top can take a toll on their mental and emotional well-being. There's no denying that alpha females get results. They're powerful, influential, and often break barriers for other women. But while they've been leading the way for a long time, another type of woman has been quietly making waves. Enter the sigma female. Sigma females are like the hidden gems of the female world. They're not always easy to spot, but once you know what to look for, you'll start noticing them everywhere. These women don't follow trends or try to fit into social boxes. They do their own thing, and that's what makes them so magnetic. Unlike alpha females, sigmas don't need to be the center of attention. They aren't chasing titles or trying to prove anything to anyone. Their focus is on personal growth and living life on their own terms. They don't care about being seen as the best. They care about being true to themselves. What really sets sigma females apart is their calm confidence. They don't brag or boast. They simply know who they are, and that quiet self-assurance draws people to them. It's like they carry a peaceful power within them. Sigma females are also very adaptable. They can mix with any group, but don't feel pressure to belong to any specific one. They move through different social settings with ease, and people are naturally drawn to their presence. Another thing that makes sigma females stand out is their emotional awareness. They understand people deeply and are often great listeners. Their empathy and insight make others feel seen, heard, and valued. That kind of connection is rare and powerful. So if both alpha and sigma women are amazing in their own ways, why do sigmas seem to have an edge? Let's look closer. It really comes down to how they operate. Alpha females often push forward with strong energy. They take charge, speak loudly, and drive things forward. That works well in some situations, but it can also create pressure or make others feel overwhelmed. Sigma females take a different route. They lead without trying to control. They influence others through quiet strength and lead by example. Their presence speaks louder than their words, and they don't need to force anything. Stress and competition are also handled differently. Alpha females often feel pressure to win and be the best, which can wear them out. They juggle many responsibilities and feel the need to succeed in everything all the time. Sigma females don't think like that. They're not trying to outshine others. They're focused on improving themselves. Their only real competition is who they were yesterday. That mindset gives them more peace and balance without the stress of constant comparison. Flexibility is another big difference. In today's fast-changing world, being able to adjust is super important. While alpha females can adapt, their strong-willed nature can sometimes make it harder for them to shift direction quickly. Sigma females, on the other hand, are naturally flexible. They go with the flow and stay calm in uncertain situations. This makes them very effective, both in their personal lives and at work. Let's talk relationships. Because of their strong and sometimes dominant personality, alpha females can unintentionally overpower their partners. They may come across as bossy or too controlling, even if they mean well. Sigma females handle relationships differently. They don't need to control. They just want mutual respect and understanding. They give their partners space, listen deeply, and stay grounded. This often creates more harmony and connection in their relationships. Sigma females, in contrast, tend to create more balanced and peaceful relationships. Because they're independent and secure in themselves, they don't feel the need to control their partners. Instead, they focus on building a relationship that's based on mutual respect and true understanding. Another way Sigma females stand out is in how they connect with others. While alpha females are often focused on climbing the ladder of success, they might come across as strategic or even a little calculating in their relationships. Sometimes it can seem like they're networking more than truly connecting. But Sigma females take a different path. They don't have a hidden agenda. They're genuinely interested in people, and that honesty helps them build strong and meaningful relationships. These deep connections often turn out to be much more valuable than a long list of surface-level contacts. We should also look at how these two types of women handle stress and their overall mental well-being. Alpha females often push themselves hard to be the best, which can lead to burnout, anxiety, and the constant pressure to be perfect. They may struggle to slow down or take time for themselves. On the other hand, Sigma females usually take a more relaxed and balanced approach. They understand that it's okay to be imperfect and that taking care of themselves matters. This helps them avoid stress and stay motivated in the long run. Now let's think about how these traits show up in the workplace. For a long time, alpha females were seen as the model for leadership because of their confidence and ability to take charge. Many have achieved great success through this approach, but the workplace is changing. Today, companies value teamwork, empathy, and creativity more than ever. That's where Sigma females really shine. They're great listeners, they understand people, and they know how to bring out the best in their team. Sigma females help build workplaces where everyone feels seen and respected. They encourage different viewpoints, which helps spark innovation and fresh ideas. In a world where emotional intelligence is becoming more important than ever, Sigma females are naturally suited to lead. Let's also talk about personal branding and the role of social media. These days, having an online presence can really affect your success. Alpha females, with their bold personalities, might seem like they do well here. But Sigma females often stand out more, not because they're louder, but because they're real. They don't try to look perfect or chase likes. They just show up as themselves, and people connect with that honesty in a world full of filters and fake smiles. Now, what about resilience? Both Alpha and Sigma women are strong, but they bounce back from failure differently. Alpha females can take failure personally. They might feel like it means they're not good enough, which can lead to self-doubt. But Sigma females tend to see failure as a lesson. They accept setbacks as part of the journey and keep moving forward with a clear head. This mindset helps them stay focused even when things don't go as planned. Let's be clear though, this isn't about saying Alpha women are wrong or need to change. Being ambitious and confident is powerful. Those traits have helped many women achieve amazing things. What this conversation is really about is finding balance. What makes Sigma females so effective is that they blend strength with flexibility, confidence with kindness, and ambition with emotional awareness. They show us that it's possible to lead without overpowering, to succeed without burning out, and to be confident without losing authenticity. So, what can we take from all of this? It's a reminder that there's no single path to success. What works for one person may not work for another, and that's completely fine. The real goal is to find what works for you, something that feels true to your values and helps you grow. If you're an Alpha woman who feels worn out or stuck, it might help to take on a few Sigma qualities. That could mean letting go of the need to control everything, being more open to others, or giving yourself permission to rest and reset. And if you see yourself more as a Sigma, embrace those strengths fully. Your ability to adapt, to connect on a deep level, and to lead in a quiet yet powerful way is exactly what today's world needs. Now, before we wrap this up completely, let's take things just a little deeper, because there's one more angle worth exploring: how both Alpha and Sigma females deal with solitude and social pressure. You see, Alpha females often thrive in high-energy environments. They love being around people, networking, building teams, and making things happen. They draw power from being in the spotlight. But this can also mean they sometimes feel uncomfortable when things slow down. Being alone can feel unfamiliar or even unsettling because their energy is often directed outward. Sigma females, however, are the queens of solitude. They don't just tolerate being alone, they enjoy it. It's in those quiet moments that they recharge, reflect, and grow. That doesn't mean they're anti-social. Not at all. They can be warm, kind, and engaging. But unlike Alphas, they don't need constant interaction to feel fulfilled. Their inner world is rich, and they're comfortable with silence. That's a superpower in today's noisy world. And speaking of pressure, social pressure hits these two types very differently. Alphas may sometimes feel they need to keep proving themselves, meeting expectations, and hitting milestones to maintain their reputation. It can feel like they're carrying the weight of success on their shoulders. Sigma females, they usually step away from all that. They aren't concerned with what the crowd is doing or what trend is popular right now. Their sense of worth comes from within, not from outside applause. That's why they often seem so grounded. They're not chasing approval. They're focused on becoming better, not just appearing better. So, if you're someone who feels like you don't fit into the usual categories, maybe you've never been the loudest person in the room or the one always pushing to the front. That's not a weakness. That might just be your Sigma energy shining through. In the end, Here's the real truth. We don't have to choose just one way to be. Life isn't a competition between archetypes. It's a journey of self-awareness. It's about understanding who you are, what works for you, and how you can move through the world in a way that feels honest and empowering. So the next time you face a tough moment, ask yourself, what part of me needs to lead right now? The Alpha's drive? The Sigma's calm? Or maybe a mix of both? You don't need to fit into just one box. You have the power to shape your own path, using the best of both worlds. And there you have it, an inside look into the world of Alpha and Sigma women. We've uncovered why Sigma females often stand out in modern life and how understanding these traits can help you grow. So what about you? Do you see yourself more as an Alpha, a Sigma, or maybe a little of both? Whatever your style, the most important thing is to be yourself while staying open to change and growth. That's what keeps the journey exciting. If these words touched your heart, comment below. Proud Sigma. Thanks for watching till the end. Your support truly means the world to me. Together, we will forge a path of nothing but peace and happiness. This has been your host, Alfred. I'll see you in the next one. Same time tomorrow. Until next time.